In the world of wrestling entertainment, WWE is certainly one of the biggest names to pop up. A well-established and profitable business that's been running for more than 2 decades. But with the rise of wrestling in mainstream media and the WWE's proclivity to turn serious superstars into comic relief characters, it comes as no surprise that many have opted to leave the company altogether. From CM Punk to Jon Moxley, here are 5 superstars who were glad to be rid of WWE. First, heading out the door at number 5, we have Samoa Joe. Unlike other members on this list, it was never Joe's conscious decision to leave WWE, but he was fired from the company twice, the most recent of the two being January 5th, 2022, one of the casualties in WWE's very infamous mass firings. The first time he was let go was in April of 2021, when he was forced to vacate the NXT Championship due to an injury, but was never reintroduced. Some say it was a deliberate ploy on the part of the marketing team, using Triple H's health woes to make some changes to NXT's roster. Samoa Joe wasn't the only one to hit the road. William Regal and Road Dogg also received their pink slips. But despite all these events, Samoa Joe was in high spirits when all this went down, and was grateful that he had the time to polish up some of that raw talent. Joe's walking papers gave him a newfound look on his life, his career, and his future. At number 4, we have Adam Cole. The 32-year-old Cole, real name Austin Jenkins, was a staple of NXT for the past 4 years, holding the NXT title on several occasions. Despite Triple H's efforts to make NXT a dominant force for the wrestling brand, Vince McMahon still insists on putting his finger in the pie. And seeing no future in such a tumultuous company, Cole decided to make a career for himself elsewhere. This became a necessity as his contract was coming to a close towards the end of 2021. Just days before the AEW All Out pay-per-view event, Cole signed with the company after Tony Khan took him under his wing, giving him an offer that far surpassed anything the WWE could conjure up. In the following days, he debuted at All Out by superkicking Jungle Boy near the end of the pay-per-view segment, establishing himself as a dominant force in the company. Next to clean out his proverbial locker at number 3 is CM Punk. Punk had a prosperous career at WWE and was the longest reigning WWE champion in modern history, keeping the title for more than 434 days. But despite all the success, Punk thought it was necessary to leave the company. In a podcast with Colt Cabana, he expressly stated that he left the company because of burnout and a loss of passion, invigorated by the prospect of greener pastures he just couldn't find in the WWE. He attributed this to their long and drawn-out cycles of repetitious schemes and plot twists that were going nowhere. But since the formula works for them, they decided to stick to it and not risk trying anything new. Creatively stifled and physically worn down, he was experiencing certain medical conditions. These, taken in tandem with the lack of drive, is what prompted Punk to leave the day after the Royal Rumble in 2014. At number 2, we have the lunatic fringe Jon Moxley. Well known by the copyrighted name of Dean Ambrose in WWE, Jon Moxley is a decorated, outspoken, anti-corporate wrestler, and much like CM Punk, a distinguished career with the WWE, winning Money in the Bank, multiple tag team titles, even holding the WWE Championship belt. But at the end of the day, Moxley was unhappy with WWE's creative process, and he felt that this lack of freedom over his own promos was damaging his character. His on-screen bookings and tight leash on promotions made a dent in his relationship with the company, brazenly calling the WWE stupid and taking several shots at the man he deemed responsible, Vince McMahon. Moxley put pen to paper for his upcoming book, and while he plays the part of the lunatic fringe, the legitimate distress he felt prompted him to leave the company in 2019 to join the AEW. And to be fair, he seems much better off. And finally, making his way towards the exit sign at number 1, we have Claudio Castagnoli AKA Cesaro. The most recent departure of the entries on this list, Claudio Castagnoli left the company in February of 2022, following the expiration of his contract with the WWE. Making a move towards the door proved to be a better call for the Swiss Superman, who never really had his worth established with pushes and promotions from the WWE. A successful wrestler, he was a 7-time tag team champion and brief placeholder for the US Championship title. Castagnoli seemed to have a burgeoning career, but the company never really gave any direction or thought to Castagnoli's future. Constantly at odds with the company about how his character would progress was one of the main reasons he decided to part ways with the company after 11 years. And given the reception he received at AEW's Forbidden Door, it seems that forbidden fruit was a much better bite. Uh-oh kids, looks like I just got the go home sign from the ref. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and for more content like this, slam that subscribe button, cut the mic, and hit my music. I am out of here!